Hello everybody, ME3 here. Welcome back to Mass Effect Legendary Edition. In the last episode, we came to the Citadel for shore leave, and to get the Normandy a bit of an overhaul. And we got invited out to sushi by Joker, only to turn out that he's not actually the one that sent us the message. And then this Alliance staff analyst Brooks showed up trying to tell us that somebody was hacking all of our accounts, and then a bunch of mercs showed up and started shooting the place up. And we had to fight through all those guys, and now we're back at the apartment and trying to figure out what in the world is going on. So, oh yeah, and Admiral Anderson gave us his apartment. I think I missed that. So, we need to go around, talk with people, and see what the plan's going to be.
Okay, later, when this is over and everything is settled, we are gonna talk about this bait thing.
Yeah, we did kind of use Joker's bait.
Back during my pilgrimage, I used to walk around near that sushi place and watch the fish through the window. I knew they'd never let me inside, but I'd think to myself, someday, when I've proven my worth to the galaxy, I'll go there for dinner. And then, you broke their floor.
Do they even have food you can eat there?
Not the point, Shepard.
Hey. Be fair, I didn't break the floor. It was the guy shooting at me that did.
The Normandy's nice, but for unwinding after a mission, you can't get better than this. Observation Lounge needs a hot tub.
Agreed.
The restaurant attack has made the news. Civilian casualties seem to have been restricted to fish.
Yup. Ish. James?
Hey, so how about that part where I rescued you from certain death, huh? Maybe a surveillance camera caught it. Anyway, Brooks is kind of cute. Wonder if she's on the market.
Maybe you should ask.
So, what was it, Shepard? 5 minutes before someone started shooting at you? On the other hand, we get this cool secret hideout to hang out in. Unless the bad guys look in the window.
I mean, it'd be kind of hard to look in the window. Not on the surface streets. If you can even call them surface streets. I had to pull up in a sky car. Anybody kicking around over here? Ah, Javik. Ah, the hot tub.
Commander, in my cycle, when we fled combat by falling through tanks containing aquatic animals, we usually... Oh, right. We never did. You are a trailblazer.
Yeah, laugh it up. All right.
Shepard, I've found something. We can gather the team whenever you're ready.
I don't think there's anybody... Oh, no, Cortez.
I'm glad you made it out of that ambush okay. None of us saw that coming. But lesson learned. Never have dinner with Joker. It won't end well.
Still kicking from Grace Sato. Commander Shepard, just wanted to say how indebted I am to you, not just for saving my life, but for giving me a greater sense of purpose. After our ordeal securing the array base on Ontaram, I now know I have something more than my technical expertise to offer. Alright. Good. Brooks.
I'm gonna have to write a report about getting shot. I hear those are really complicated.
It's faster if you make a template.
I think maybe you get shot too much.
A little bit.
I've made some progress. Would you like me to call the meeting?
Yep, let's go.
Do it.
We have a lead. I called in some favors to run a trace on the gun. It led me to a casino owner named Elijah Khan. He's been suspected of using his profits to smuggle weapons onto the Citadel. Immediately after the attempt on Shepard's life, Khan made an interesting call.
I'm cutting you off. I'm returning your down payment now. What's the problem? Turn on a vid screen. When I sell a gun, I don't want it showing up on the nightly news. You won't be linked to me. Save it. Our association is terminated. And if you even think of coming after me, I've got info on you ready for prime time. So you ponder that. Khan out.
So that's our identity thief.
Looks like he's got an ID disguiser. Those things are a pain in the ass to get around.
All right, what about the mercs?
Did you get anything on the mercenaries who attacked us?
They're a private military corporation called Cat 6. As most of you know, Cat 6 is an Alliance nickname for dishonorable discharges. Many have criminal records, histories of steroid abuse, and other charming features. No doubt hired by the thief, not by Khan.
That phone call was pretty damning stuff. How'd you get it?
It involved the weapons biometric data, Solarian intelligence, and a Hanar prostitute with camera implants.
Seriously?
No, but the truth is boring.
All right, well, we'll see if he'll help us out.
Khan didn't sound friendly to whoever that voice was. Maybe he'd pass on that info to us.
That would take some extremely smooth talking. If he sees you, he'll probably assume you're looking for revenge. The casino has a panic room. Chances are he'll have gone to ground there. EDI can give us programs to hack the door, but the cameras and guards complicate things.
Yeah. Khan could disappear, or worse. If his guards ever opened fire, normal people could get hit. Like I did.
She's right. We can't risk spooking him. We go in quiet. Small team, no gunplay.
Dr. Tassoni, this evening the casino will be hosting a charity event to assist war refugees.
Purchase some tickets, Glyph. Then call up a layout of the building.
Score. So, how close can you get? You don't usually put a back door in a panic room.
This air shaft bypasses the security gate and ends up in storage. From there, the panic room's door camera can be disabled.
Still, we're talking about a casino. There's gotta be alarms in that shaft.
I believe I have some countermeasures that may help. I'll know more once we're inside.
Who will go in this shaft? They need to be small in size.
I suspect my suit's built-in tech would be picked up by security sensors.
My presence in the casino would arouse suspicion. Mechs are not allowed, since they can have cheating software.
What you need is somebody trained in zero emissions tech. No electronics, no metal, just undetectable polymers. We had a course back at Op-Int, disabling a bomb with these little tweezers. See, the bomb was filled with shaving cream.
All right, you're in.
What? No. What?
You said it yourself. We've all got too much tech.
But I managed to get shot just coming to talk to you. Now I'm supposed to hack my way into a safe room?
We'll be there.
We'll be backing you up. The second you hit something you can't handle, we'll cover you.
If that's settled, it looks like there's one last hurdle to get us inside.
Which is?
Black tie required.
All right, who are we taking? Well, I mean, obviously, Garrus. I mean, no brainer.
Looking good, Shepard.
I did the best I could without a carapace or a crest.
Your best has my mandible on the floor. Damn.
You know?
I shaved my legs for this. Oh, and I even put concealer over where I got shot.
Just smile and wave, Brooks.
I'll get to the ventilation shaft. Wish me luck.
Liara, you have any input?
I'm here, Shepard. EDI and I will keep in contact in case we're needed. Khan has a lot of surveillance set up. I'd mingle with the guests if you want to look normal.
Okay, Garrus. Time to meet the riffraff.
All right, we gotta go mingle.
good cause. For every 1,000 you lose, that's a roof over the head of some poor human, or Vorcha or whatever.
I'm all for that, but if I'm not trying to win, where's the challenge?
In taking the house, dear. Like I always say, each must try to gain as much as she can, then give as much as she can.
Why, hello, love. Isn't the turnout amazing? I wasn't sure anyone would show up.
We pull together when we have to.
I feel so bad for the humans. If you need a place to stay or anything, you just let me know.
I have a place to stay now, but thanks.
So you had nothing before that? Oh, how brave of you to endure, dear.
The humans are so resilient. Like that phrase of theirs, stiff one in the lips?
Stiff upper lip.
Right, of course. What did I say?
Commander, I'm upstairs by the grate leading to the shaft, but there's a problem. Can you meet me?
Yep.
Okay, right. Just like we thought. There's an alarm on the grate. We'll have to bypass it. Dr. Tassoni gave me this to pass to you. It's a resonance emitter lens. It should let you see security grids and wiring. Good. I'll follow the wiring to a junction box, splice it, and disable the alarm. Yeah. Fingers crossed. The lens is working.
Good. Follow the blue wiring.
All right. Blue.
In case it needs to be said, don't try to bypass a camera while you're being...
See a junction in the wall, but there's a camera watching it.
Shepard, I'm sending a hack to your Omni tool. It will fool the camera, but it'll self-delete after a few seconds.
Got it.
All right.
The splice is in.
Good. I've got the grate open, and in we go. Act casual. This could take a while.
All right. More mingling.
So, to sum up, tomorrow starts with the Help a Dream Foundation, then it's blood drive, refugee camp, and hospital tour.
Sounds like you turned pro.
I try.
Ms. Rios believes we have an obligation to the less fortunate.
Of course. So how are you liking the party so far?
There's a party?
All right.
Interesting. You're not mingling and you're not betting. What's your game?
The name's Roland Quarn. The game, Commander Shepard, is hearts and minds.
Care to elaborate?
Most people in this casino are here for a good cause. Others are just here to be seen. Phonies, if you will. They have money they won't miss. Others, who are not myself, need it. So, the honorable thing to do is part them from this money.
So you're a con man?
Con men leave their marks angry. Con artists leave them smiling.
All right. Interesting distinction. More to say?
I'm debating whether I should report you to security.
Oh, I like a good debate.
Would you be so smug if I got you thrown out of here?
Possibly. I'd like to see you explain my wicked motives right after you explain why you have a radio in your ear.
Well, since I don't see you turning me in either, I gather you're no friend of Khan's.
Khan doesn't have friends. Anyone who says otherwise is deluding themselves.
All right.
What?
There's a guard right below me.
Don't panic. I'll get his attention.
Where? This guy?
Excuse me. I think I saw someone doing drugs in the ladies' room.
I see. Were you able to identify the substance used?
Red sand.
Dispatch, we've got a sand tripper in the bathrooms.
Have they tried to compromise the games biotically?
Unknown at this time. Moving to confront. Send backup. We're taking care of it, ma'am. Appreciate the help. You have a good night now.
You're clear, Brooks.
Thanks, Commander. I'll see if I can get to the panic room.
And I'll get back to blending in. Slow and steady. We'll get to Khan.
Alright. I've already mingled over there that we could do some more. Meant to come over here.
I heard your advice is so good it's psychic. So what's gonna happen to me in the next few minutes?
Disappointment.
Oh. Hey.
Commander Shepard.
Shaira. It's been a long time.
My idea of a long time is different than yours, Commander.
What can I say? I put a lot of living into the last few years.
Indeed.
Do you have any advice for me this time?
When?
Simple. Well, easier said than done, I should say.
No, seriously. Have you ever tried...
Enjoying the party?
Like adrenaline in my heart. They're gonna have a fire breather on the bar later.
Would fireworks even burn in a vacuum?
It worked at New Year's. Whatever they did, it looked freaking nuclear.
Alright, well, audio lines are cutting out. Let's talk to you.
Hi, Elspeth Moraine. I'm running for Zakara Ward City Council. Are you a citizen here?
I've had bad experiences with politicians.
Who hasn't? That's why I'm running. I got sick of leaders with ties to Terra Firma or Cerberus or worse.
Oh?
The ward needs refugee facilities. It needs security, it needs jobs, it needs everything. And hopefully, with a friend like Elijah Khan backing me, I can make it happen.
That's not great.
What's your connection to Khan exactly?
He's a campaign contributor.
Uh-huh. You may want to do a background check on him.
He's dirty?
Like you can't imagine.
Oh, not again.
Not again?
I can't believe this. I just got done returning donations from some terminus pirate woman.
Was her name Arya?
Yeah, and before that it was an Asari Spectre Tella something, and before that there was this Krogan. Do I have a sign on my back saying exploit me?
Well, you don't exactly come across as formidable.
But I'm trying to fix it. I practice glares in the mirror every night.
Good luck, Miss Moraine.
Yeah, that's an unfortunate list of contributors you have been involved with.
Talk to me, Brooks.
I've got a pressure pad and an obstruction detector ahead. I can't disable them from here.
Okay. Edie, I need a tech solution. Brooks, stay put. We'll find some junctions and take down the sensors.
Okay.
All right.
I'm at a junction. There's a camera and a guard.
I'll just be here. Try not to cough.
All right, so there's the guard.
I'll get his attention. You say when. I think I spotted the man in the poker games with a card fabricator.
Like a cheating device? Show me.
Brooks, try it now.
Checking the pressure pad. No alarms. Looks good. Follow the red wiring.
All right, red wiring. So that didn't lead anywhere. Alright, where is this?
There's a junction by the
Oh.
robot wheels, but it's in plain view of 2 guards.
But you can do something, right? Because my legs are maybe sort of starting to fall asleep a little.
Hang in there. We've got this.
I'll get his attention. You say when.
Alright, so there's that one guard over there.
A human. Perfect. I'm kind of on the outs.
I'm at the storage room, great. Time to hit the lock.
Be careful, Brooks. Brooks?
Oh, son of a... Hey, Commander.
What? What happened?
Infrared laser hooked up to a silent alarm. I didn't get it in time.
Shepard, I'll call the responding guard to say it was a false alarm. But you must stall him before he reaches Brooks.
Alright, stall the guard. Hello.
Hey! Just calm down. I'm trying to do 3 different things here. Barrows?
Sir, we checked out the alarm in storage. It's nothing. Minor accident.
Find out who tripped it and get them in my office by end of shift. Now you. What'd you need?
Oh, I'm sorry. Are you a security? I thought you were a friend of mine. You got the same suit.
You. Enjoy your evening.
You're clear, Brooks.
Thanks, Commander. I'll see if I can get to the panic room.
Alright, more mingling.
Rios. I feel like I should know that name.
I did a little acting. Then in the 70s during the Blitz, I was named Goodwill Ambassador for Refugees.
So I guess this kind of thing doesn't really impress you.
Me? No. For the people who can get clothes because you bought a ticket, much different story.
Alright, and more?
Israel's, it's getting late, and you have a full schedule ahead.
Don't handle me, Noah. If I reach one more person before we leave, that's a family of 4 who can eat tomorrow.
Reach how?
The price of admission isn't the only help to give. If you drop some credits at the games, it goes straight to refugees.
Have I told you today that you're beautiful, Ms. Rios?
Yes, Noah. And I presume you mean on the inside.
Alright. Alright, nothing left to do there.
What are you having?
Nothing too crazy. I want to be able to walk a straight line.
Cassian Temple coming up.
Are Asari drinks usually mild?
Not all of them. Mr. Khan had us put out some gelatin shots earlier. Also Asari. They kick like a shotgun. Evening.
What's popular tonight?
Well, some adventurous souls are trying the mindfish. It's what Hanar like to do instead of alcohol.
Huh. I guess since they're mostly water, the dehydration would be bad.
Right. So there's this fish with hallucinogenic skin oil. Gets Hanar buzzed right up.
What happens if humans eat it?
Way more potent. And it releases into our system slowly. Best to clear your schedule for the entire weekend.
Yikes. Okay.
Okay, so now I think you just need to get to me. I'm on the other side of the security gate.
Right. Have you bypassed the camera back there?
Well, I got my side. Yours is still on, though. We need to finish this before someone comes by. I can't get the security gate to open from here. The junction must be on your side. It might be tricky, just so you know.
Have a little faith.
Alright, so camera bypass.
I'll get his attention. You say when.
Camera bypass. And one of these guys we need to distract.
Excuse me, I couldn't help but notice your sidearm. Is that a Carnifex?
Yes, sir. It is.
And then that.
You have a good night now.
Khan, I'm not here to threaten you. We need to talk.
And he's not going to be talking.
What the hell?
And here I had this bad cop routine all planned.
Commander, there's a deletion order on the terminal. Damn it. Everything's been wiped. I don't know if it was him or the killer or... When I tripped that alarm, did I screw this up? What are you looking for?
Mistakes. Thought so. Whoever it was had to do this fast. They wiped the terminal, but not the comm.
Oh, so we can take the comm back to the safe house to scan it, or...
Elijah, come crawling back.
Guess again.
You. I see you've recovered from flopping on the floor like a fish.
Really?
You'll need to do better than that. The last guy that trash-talked me was a few kilometers taller than you.
Brave. I thought as much, but it won't matter. You have nothing. All you can do is wait for the hammer to fall.
Bring a bigger hammer. Your last try was inadequate.
I'm gonna take everything you have and everything you are.
Damn it. Sorry, Commander. There wasn't enough time to trace the call.
We're not finished. Pull out the data drives.
The ones that got wiped? You think we can find something?
With Edie, anything's possible. The sooner we get them to her, the sooner we can track down this threat.
Hell of a party. Well, unless you were the host. Didn't end so well for him.
It wasn't a total loss. Brooks, work with Edie to see if there's anything useful on those drives.
Here's hoping. I'll let you know what we find, Commander.
Alright, so that's all done. Didn't exactly go to plan, but we got something out of it. Alright, so we got to hang out with the crew again and figure out what we're going to do next. But we'll do that next episode. We'll stop here. So if you guys enjoyed it, thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and we'll see you next time.